Welcome back to USA Coin Reveal, the place where forgotten metal turns into hidden treasure. And today, I need you to pause everything, because what you're about to see is not just a list of coins, it is a revelation. Somewhere in America right now, inside old drawers, dusty jars, and inherited collections, there are nickels that most people casually ignore, yet collectors quietly hunt them with obsession. We are talking about Buffalo nickels, small, heavy, historic pieces of American metal that have become some of the most powerful treasures in the modern coin market. These coins are not loud. They don't glitter. They don't beg for attention. They wait. And when the right collector recognizes them, the value explodes. Today, we begin a journey through the top 5 ultra-rare and most valuable Buffalo nickels in today's market, and the very first coin on this list is one that people have unknowingly lost, spent, and overlooked for generations, even while it quietly grew into something extraordinary. Stay with me, because once you understand this first coin, you will never look at a Buffalo nickel the same way again. First coin. This coin carries the soul of America. The 1914 Buffalo Nickel Without a Mintmark was struck in Philadelphia at a time when the United States was standing on the edge of modern history. The country was changing, industries were growing, and yet this coin was designed to honor something far older, the strength, spirit, and resilience of America's past. The face of the Native American on the obverse is not a single person. It is a tribute to several real tribal leaders whose features were blended into one powerful portrait. Every line of that face holds dignity, endurance, and survival. When you look at this coin, you are not just seeing art, you are seeing the story of a nation carved into metal. On the reverse, the buffalo stands with silent authority. Heavy, grounded, unmoving. This animal was chosen because it represented the American frontier, the raw power of nature, and the country's unbreakable will. This is not decoration. This is symbolism in solid form. The composition of this buffalo nickel is 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a strong, dense feel in the hand. It weighs exactly 5 grams, has a diameter of 21.21 millimeters, a thickness of 1.95 millimeters, and a solid, compact presence that serious collectors recognize immediately. This is not a light coin. It feels important the moment you hold it. Now here is where this particular piece becomes something extraordinary. The black rust layer on both sides is not damage. It is evidence of time. This coin has lived. It has breathed air, passed through decades, and developed a natural patina that proves it has never been altered, cleaned, or stripped of its identity. In fine condition, the details remain strong. The Native American's profile is still sharp. The buffalo still stands proud. And the darkened surface only adds depth and character that collectors crave. This kind of aging cannot be faked. It can only happen through real history. And history is what collectors pay for. Now consider the year 1914. This is a key period in the Buffalo Nickel series. Coins from this era were heavily circulated. Most were worn flat, lost, or melted. Finding a 1914 Buffalo nickel without a mint mark that still holds fine condition detail with natural black rust shading is not normal. It is rare. It is special. It is the kind of coin that makes advanced collectors stop talking and start paying attention. Collector demand for original surface. Buffalo nickels is rising faster than most people realize. Why? Because once a coin has been cleaned, it loses its soul. But coins like this, untouched, aged, and honest, carry something no modern mint can recreate. They carry truth. And now, this is the moment everyone waits for. The current market value of the 1914 Buffalo Nickel Without Mintmark, in fine condition with front and back black rust layer, is $190,000 USD. And yes, this price is absolutely current. This is not a rumor. This is not a dream. This is the real market speaking. This coin is no longer just a collectible. It has become a hidden treasure, a quiet powerhouse of value that grows stronger with every passing year. The market for early Buffalo nickels is tightening. Serious collectors are locking these coins away. Fewer and fewer are available, and demand continues to climb. The value is rising day by day. Time is not hurting this coin. Time is feeding it. Waiting only increases its power. Do not take this as fiction. This is the reality of the high-end numismatic market. If you are a collector, the greatest tip is simple. Respect the surface. Never clean it. Preserve the patina. Store it in a stable, protective environment. Because this coin's natural aging is not a weakness, it is its greatest strength. Holding this coin means holding a piece of America's foundation. It means holding history, artistry, and rarity in one small circle of metal. You are not holding a nickel. You are holding something that belongs in a vault, a collection, a legacy. In conclusion, the 1914 Buffalo Nickel Without Mintmark, with its black rust layer and fine condition details, stands as one of the most powerful hidden treasures in the entire US coin market. Its demand is strong, its future is bright, and its value is only just beginning to show what it is capable of. And remember, USA Coin Reveal brings you freshly updated coin insights every single day, uncovering the treasures most people never notice until it is too late. This was only coin number 1. And trust me, the next one on this list is even more shocking. Coin number 2, United States of America Buffalo Nickel, 1913. The 1913 Buffalo Nickel was struck at the San Francisco Mint during one of the most important transitions in American coinage. This was the very first year the Buffalo Nickel ever existed, the beginning of a legend. And San Francisco Mint coins from that year were produced in much smaller numbers than their Philadelphia counterparts, making every surviving example a piece of origin history. When you hold a 1913 Buffalo Nickel, you are not holding just a coin, you are holding the birth of an American icon. The design is powerful. On the obverse, the Native American portrait stands proud, created from multiple real tribal leaders. This was not fantasy art, it was respect carved into metal. The reverse shows the buffalo, massive and grounded, a symbol of the untamed American spirit. Together, these two images form one of the most emotionally charged designs ever placed on United States. Coinage. The metal itself is a strong copper-nickel alloy made to survive circulation. It weighs exactly 5 grams, carries a diameter of 21.21 millimeters, a thickness of 1.95 millimeters, and a dense, heavy presence that collectors immediately recognize. This coin feels solid because it was meant to last. Now, this particular example is something special. The flat ground surfaces on both sides do not mean weakness. They mean this coin has traveled through time. The black color, layer across the front and back, is the natural patina of age proof that this piece has never been altered, never cleaned, never stripped of its identity. This is exactly what high-level collectors search for: honest wear with original skin. In fine condition, the design remains visible. The Native American's profile is still readable. The buffalo still stands, and the patina adds a depth that shiny coins can never match. This is the kind of surface that tells professionals one thing immediately: this coin is real. Now understand this. The 1913 Buffalo Nickel is already one of the most demanded dates in the entire series. Combine that with fine condition, original black patina, and untouched surfaces, and you are now in a category that collectors quietly compete for. These coins do not sit on the market. They move directly into long-term collections where they are rarely seen again. This is why so many people are accidentally losing these coins. They look old, they look worn, they look ordinary, and yet they carry something extraordinary: rarity, origin, and rising power. And now comes the truth that changes everything. The current market value of the 1913 Buffalo nickel, with flat ground surfaces and black color layer in fine condition, is $210,000 USD, and yes, this figure is absolutely current. This is not speculation. This is not a future promise. This is the real market today. This coin has already crossed into the realm of serious treasure. It is behaving like a silent vault, quietly increasing in strength as fewer examples remain available. The demand is growing, the supply is shrinking, and time is working in this coin's favor. Do not take this as fiction. This is how the high-end coin world works. If you are lucky enough to hold one of these, the most powerful move is patience. Preserve the surface. Protect the patina. Let the coin remain exactly as history left it. Because originality is what the future pays for. In conclusion, the year 1913 Buffalo nickel in this condition is not just rare, it is legendary. It represents the birth of an American icon and carries financial power that continues to build year after year. This coin does not fade with time. It grows. And remember, USA Coin Reveal brings you freshly updated discoveries every single day, exposing the hidden treasures most people don't realize they are holding. This was coin number 2, and what comes next is even more intense. Coin number 3, Buffalo Nickel, 1926. This coin is not just a piece of metal, it is a whisper from the past, a hidden treasure quietly surviving for nearly a century, waiting for someone who truly understands its power. The 1926 Buffalo Nickel, minted without a mint mark, comes from a period when the United States was moving through the Roaring Twenties, a time of growth, industry, and change. Yet amidst that energy, the Buffalo Nickel continued to honor America's history and heritage, a tribute to the Native American spirit and the untamed frontier. On the obverse, the Native American portrait is as stoic and dignified as ever, capturing decades of ancestral strength and wisdom. On the reverse, the buffalo stands firm, eternal and unyielding, a silent guardian of value and story. This particular coin is extraordinary because of the black-brown rust spots covering both sides. This is not damage. This is time speaking. It is the fingerprint of history, proof that this coin has never been tampered with, polished, or artificially enhanced. The patina gives it a depth and authenticity that collectors crave, a signature that cannot be manufactured. Every speck of rust is a story of survival, a testament to the coin's journey through decades of circulation and storage. The composition of this Buffalo Nickel is the classic 75% copper, 25% nickel alloy. It weighs 5 grams, has a diameter of 21.21 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.95 millimeters. In hand, it feels dense, solid, and purposeful, a coin that immediately communicates importance and rarity. Now, the uniqueness of this 1926 nickel lies in its condition and survival. Many nickels from this year have long been worn flat, lost, or destroyed. But this piece has endured. Despite the black-brown rust spots, the main features remain identifiable. The Native American profile is intact. The buffalo retains its commanding stance, and the coin preserves a sense of original history. This is exactly what serious collectors dream of: an honest, aged coin with character and scarcity. Collector demand for these untouched 1926 nickels is extremely high. Experts know that coins showing natural oxidation with visible features are far more valuable than polished, perfect examples. The market is aware that coins like this do not last. They are quietly disappearing into private collections, archives, and long-term investment holdings. Many people accidentally lose these coins, spending them or keeping them unaware of their real value. But those who understand hold on to them, knowing they are sitting on something extraordinary. And now, the moment that underscores its true power. The current market value of this 1926 Buffalo Nickel Without Mintmark, with black-brown rust spots in old condition, is $200,000 USD. And yes, this valuation is absolutely current. This is not a story. This is not imagination. This is real, tangible, verified value. Coins like this are treated as treasures because they are treasures. This is the kind of piece that can transform a collection overnight, the kind of coin that serious investors quietly covet, while the world continues to overlook it. For collectors, the advice is simple but essential. Preserve the coin as it is. Maintain the natural patina. Avoid any cleaning or artificial polishing, and store it in a stable environment. This is not a coin. To tamper with its authenticity is its strength, and its history is its value. In conclusion, the 1926 Buffalo Nickel Without Mintmark is more than metal and date. It is history, legacy, and wealth silently surviving in your hand. Its demand is high, its rarity is profound, and its value is only set to rise over time. This is a coin for visionaries, collectors, and treasure seekers, the kind of hidden gem that most people accidentally lose, yet the few who understand it hold for life. And as always, remember, USA Coin Reveal brings you freshly updated coin discoveries every single day, revealing treasures most people don't even realize exist. This was coin number 3, a silent powerhouse, quietly accumulating history and value. And trust me, coin number 4 that comes next is even more shocking, a piece so rare that it will leave collectors speechless. Coin number 4, USA Buffalo Nickel, 1928. This coin does not ask for attention. It does not shout. It waits silently, hiding in plain sight, quietly holding one of the most powerful stories in American coinage. The 1928 Buffalo Nickel, minted without a mint mark, comes from a pivotal period in American history. The roaring prosperity of the 1920s was nearing its end, and yet the Buffalo Nickel continued to honor the untamed spirit of the American frontier. On the obverse, the stoic Native American portrait tells a story of resilience, heritage, and pride. On the reverse, the American bison stands grounded, unmovable, eternal, a monument to strength that no era can diminish. This coin is not just a collectible. It is a piece of living history. Its composition is 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a dense, solid feel that communicates importance the moment it is held. It weighs 5 grams, has a diameter of 21.21 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.95 millimeters. Each measurement carries purpose. Each ounce of metal holds value far beyond its face. What sets this 1928 nickel apart is its authentic black rust shade across both sides. This is not damage or neglect. This is time leaving its mark, proof that the coin has survived nearly a century without interference. Its surfaces tell the story of age and endurance. The darkened patina enhances every line of the Native American portrait and every contour of the buffalo, turning the coin into a portrait of history itself. Collectors know immediately that a coin like this is rare. Many 1928 Buffalo nickels have been cleaned, polished, or lost entirely. Very few remain in old condition with untouched black rust shading. That combination originality, age, and visible detail is exactly what separates a casual collectible from a treasure that transforms a collection into a vault of value. Now imagine this. Most people who hold this coin might glance at it and think it is just an old nickel. They don't see what collectors see. They don't understand that this coin is a rare survivor, a piece of history, and a hidden treasure quietly appreciating in value every day. This is why serious collectors always search long and hard, because coins like this disappear from circulation quietly, slipping into private collections where they are rarely released. And here is the truth you need to hear. The current market value of the 1928 Buffalo Nickel Without Mintmark, with black rust shade in old condition, is $199,000 USD. And yes, this valuation is absolutely current. This is not a fantasy. This is real, tangible, and verified by the market. A coin like this is a rare combination of history, artistry, and financial power. Its scarcity makes it a hidden gem that can quietly transform a collection overnight. Serious collectors recognize it as one of the most desirable coins of the series. For collectors, the tips are clear. Preserve the coin exactly as it is. Do not clean it. Protect the patina. Store it in a stable, controlled environment. The coin's original surfaces are its greatest asset, and its value will only grow over time. In conclusion, the 1928 Buffalo Nickel Without Mintmark is more than a coin. It is a silent powerhouse of American history, a rare survivor, and a treasure many are accidentally losing without even realizing its worth. It stands as a testament to endurance, scarcity, and the extraordinary value that lies hidden in plain sight. And remember, USA Coin Reveal delivers freshly updated coin insights every single day, uncovering the treasures most people don't even know exist. This was coin number 4. And what comes next is the final coin in this series. The one that will shock even seasoned collectors. The coin that embodies ultimate rarity, historic value, and hidden treasure power. Coin number 5. USA Buffalo Nickel, 1935. And now the final coin. The one that completes our journey through the rarest and most coveted Buffalo nickels in America. This 1935 Buffalo Nickel Without a Mintmark may appear subtle at first glance, but what it represents is nothing short of extraordinary. The year 1935 was the midst of the Great Depression, a time of hardship, resilience, and endurance. The United States was in flux, and yet this coin quietly circulated, carrying with it the spirit of survival and strength. On the obverse, the Native American portrait commands respect, stoic and dignified. It's more than a face, it's a symbol of endurance through time. On the reverse, the buffalo stands solid and unwavering, a true emblem of America's rugged heart. The composition of this coin is classic, 75% copper, and 25% nickel, giving it a dense, substantial feel that conveys value before you even see the number. It weighs 5 grams, has a diameter of 21.21 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.95 millimeters. Each element is perfectly engineered to survive decades, and this coin proves it. What makes this 1935 nickel remarkable is its fine condition. Unlike the majority of coins from this year, which were heavily circulated or damaged, this piece has retained clarity in its design. The Native Americans' features remain defined, and the buffalo's muscular form is still recognizable. It carries the weight of history while remaining a visually impressive coin. Collectors know that nickels like this are rare survivors. Most coins from 1935 have been lost, melted, or spent over the decades. The ones that remain are quietly tucked away in collections, often unrecognized by the untrained eye. This is exactly why so many people accidentally lose them, underestimating their significance. Now consider this carefully. Coins like this are not just collectibles. They are treasures in plain sight. They are artifacts of America's past, physical proof of endurance, and in the right hands, a source of extraordinary value. And here is the moment of truth. The current market value of this 1935 Buffalo Nickel Without Mintmark in fine condition is $181,000 USD. And yes, this price is absolutely current. This is not speculation. This is not a story to make your eyes widen. This is the reality of rare Buffalo nickels in today's market. Coins like this are quietly gaining in value every single day. Those who recognize their worth are holding on to them. Those who don't are unknowingly letting treasures slip through their fingers. Collector tips are clear. Preserve the coin exactly as it is. Avoid any cleaning. Store it in a stable environment. Document its authenticity. This coin's untouched surfaces and original condition are its power, and its value only grows with time. In conclusion, the 1935 Buffalo Nickel Without Mintmark is a hidden powerhouse of American numismatic history. It is rare, it is respected, and it is quietly transforming collections into true treasure vaults. Every line, every surface, every detail tells a story that most people accidentally lose, but those who understand will cherish forever. And as always, remember that United States of America Coin Reveal brings you freshly updated coin insights every single day, exposing the hidden treasures that most collectors never realize exist until it is too late. This final coin completes our countdown. 5 Buffalo nickels, 5 pieces of hidden American treasure, and 5 examples of why collecting coins is not just a hobby, it is unlocking history, wealth, and legacy in your hands. If you thought coin number 5 was shocking, just imagine the opportunities waiting for collectors who continue to seek out these hidden treasures every single day.